There's lots of very practical things that can be done. If these things can be part of the overall project loan and financing, actually you'll be able to pay them out over a longer period.
Mr. Mead is advocating that hotels should be mandated on a national level to move toward this goal.
Whether they be building codes that reinforce these technologies I mentioned earlier, so that when you're getting a permit, you have to look at these things, not that you just happen to know about them and go out and do your research. Part of the standards for the properties, so that if the ministry's sending inspectors out to make sure that you're meeting the standards under your hotel license, that they are also reinforcing these things, and ultimately then you can then work with suppliers and others to make sure that the technologies are available here in the Bahamas.
Mr. Mead believes that the government can play a big role both in terms of facilitating what businesses do and making sure it becomes standard. He also believes there is a value in promoting the Bahamas as a green destination to attract visitors who will appreciate why it's being done.
What is the danger of not going green in the hotel industry? Mr. Mead warns that you'll put yourself out of business.
If energy costs, utility costs keep going up and you're not taking advantage of this stuff, and you're trying to compete in a rate-constrained environment where you're not able to charge more because it costs you more to deliver that room, you may put yourself in a loss-making position.
President of the Bahamas Out Island Promotion Board, Jeff Birch, notes that there are a lot of small hotel owners out there who see the dream but don't know how to reach it.
Forums like this give them the opportunity to recognize how we can work together and make things better and promote each of their, not only their properties, but their islands and the Bahamas at large, to make all of us be more successful in the global environment. What I'm enjoying here is the camaraderie and the opportunity maybe to speak to how we can work together and how we can mesh, how we can work with the government and the Ministry of Tourism, which is one of the most progressive ministries in this global environment, to create success for everybody. When they're coming, they're hearing practical solutions. It's not rah, 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 and then you get outside and you go, oh my goodness, I got to worry about where the next dollar comes from. You're actually learning, and when you leave here, you go, oh, yeah, maybe I could do it like that. Oh, maybe if I called them, they could help me with this, that sort of thing. It's something very practical, down to earth, that makes sense.
Now, with all the other economical situation that's going on in the U.S. economy today, it's even worse. And so we need to really tighten up in every aspect of running our businesses, particularly for the small hotels, because they don't have the resources. And so STEM will provide that, and provide it free of charge.
STEM facilitators are searching for project shapers and visionaries who are interested in the development of tourism in the Bahamas on a sustained basis, who would like to participate in shaping the STEM project to successfully suit the needs of the country, and who would like to be involved as leaders in the cooperative effort of positioning the Bahamas as a sustainable tourism destination. For Tourism Today, I'm Raquel Horton.
Our Making It in Tourism profile is straight ahead.
It's better in the Bahamas, romance all the day, all the hideaways for the lazy days, all the nights the people play, ooh la la la, ooh la la, it's better in the Bahamas.
Alvin Duncanson is one of the few Bahamians who is climbing the ranks in the diving industry. This former dive master now serves as operations manager of Stewart Cove's Dive Bahamas. While he enjoys sharing the underwater beauty of the Bahamas with our visitors, he's eager to share his love for our waters with other Bahamians, with the hopes that more of them will dive into the industry.
Hi, my name is Alvin Duncanson. I'm the operations manager here at Stewart Cove, Dive Bahamas, and I'm making it in tourism. Being a Androsian born, free diving is something that you did as a little boy. You always went out, look for lobsters with your father, your big brothers, things like that. And so diving is always, I think, in your blood. Now the scuba diving came along a lot later, after being in the tourism business for a while and seeing people come in with all this gear on their back. You'd think, well, that must be something cool to do. I did my beginners with the dive many years back. And after that, I was still in the hotel industry, but was offered a chance to work with Stewart Cove, and I've been here ever since, about 12 years now. There's so many things that we do here at Stewart Cove. There's film crews, you do movie sets, you work with superstars. I mean, I had the chance of working with Matt Damon, you know, by myself one day, and just amazed to see that what we do on a daily basis and what we take advantage of, that this guy he can't put it into words what he's looking at here in our country, you know, and if more people would get into this, it's phenomenal. The reaction from some people is, oh my God, I gotta do this again. Oh my God, I've gotta get certified. I've gotta tell my kids about this. I've gotta tell my husband about this. We gotta do this. It's just amazing that people find that there's another world outside the one that they lived in all their lives. We have natural caves and blue holes that we can go to, and they're all gorgeous, you know? So it makes this job be, to me, the best thing ever right now. I would recommend highly to the country itself to have Bahamians come into diving. It's very hard for me being in this position when we need to have a marine biologist help us with a study that we have to go to the US or to Canada to hire a marine biologist to come to the Bahamas to do work. Stewart Cove has made a commitment to the youngsters in our society, in the surrounding area, to the schools, to teach them. A regular certification is $1,000 per person. We do it for the kids for $200. That gives you an idea of how much we wanted to help. And that's only for time, you know, it takes time for an instructor to work with people and book work and all of these things. We have to buy in the material, so it has some cost, but it'll come back. And that just gives me a good feeling about what we do here in the Bahamas, what we do here at Stewart Cove, and what to look forward to and what guests look forward to when they come back to the Bahamas to do diving.
Still to come, our tourism flashback.
It's better in the Bahamas. Romance all the day. All the hideaways for the lazy days. All the nights the people play. Ooh la la la, ooh la la. It's better in the Bahamas.
Time now for our tourism flashback. In 1954, underwater scenes for the movie 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea were filmed here in the Bahamas. Some 60 film technicians, cameramen, divers, and directors were in Nassau for the production. Bahamian undersea water expert Howard Lightbourne led the exploration to Golden Key off Lyford Key. The film went on to win 2 Academy Awards for art, set decoration, and special effects. Well, that'll do it for this edition of Tourism Today. On behalf of the entire team, including Kendall Major and Raquel Horton, I'm Michelle Malcolm. Thank you so much for watching once again. And remember, as always, tourism is everybody's business. See you next time on Tourism Today.